Today, we will be walking in the footsteps of a state university professor in Metro Manila. Come and join me, and let's walk with him and see what his day looks like. This is Engineer Edmond Fernandez. He has been an engineering professor at the Technological University of the Philippines in Manila for 18 years. He has been married to Lei for almost 3 years, and they live in Las Piñas, Metro Manila. It's about an hour away from his school. Edmond and Lei are part of ICOC Manila core group, overseeing our singles professionals and also helping our Tondo and Binondo zone of the church. Time for him to go. He usually leaves the house by 8:30 just in case he will catch a traffic along the way. So he won't be late for his first class at 10 a.m. So this is traveling from his house to school. He drives, traffic is always expected along the way, and other drivers will just cut you off, and that's okay. Bro, ilang oras yung biyahe mo from house to school?
1 hour, averaging 1 hour.
Kasi hindi naman, hindi ka naman rush hour yung...
Hindi. Sinadya ko talaga.
So usually anong oras yung class mo? 10 or 10?
Hanggang 6:30, 3 hours yung lecture, 3 hours yung laboratory. So, mamaya 12 to 3. Laboratory siya.
So this is the norm, no? Traffic is life, and just have to go through it. In the Philippines, if it's not traffic, there's something wrong. Especially in Metro Manila. So our prof is just like relaxing in the traffic.
Yeah.
We're almost there. It's raining. So here we are, entering the school driveway. This is the entrance.
Morning, sir.
Wow. And we're looking for a parking spot, and hopefully we'll find one. So this is like inside of the campus. This is a College of Engineering building. Each building has its own security guard.
Sir, good morning po. Sir. Morning po. Tama ko. Yes, sir.
Then he timed in, and we are taking the stairs because the elevator was not working. By the way, Edmond is a PWD, or a person with disability. He had an accident during his college years while part of the campus ministry. He will share more about this later. This is their faculty office. We are lucky to come in and meet his co-workers. This is his office table. This is where he prepares for class and checks the papers of his students. Most of his class today is laboratory.
Morning.
Where did you study engineering?
Engineering here in PUP. This is my alma mater. I graduated my degree here, Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering degree here in this school, and also my master's here in Electrical Engineering here in the same university. But currently, I'm taking my PhD in Mapua University, taking, preparing for my dissertation. Hopefully to graduate 2 years from now.
So overall, how many students yung hawak mo?
Ngayon, mga 150.
Wow.
Ngayon,
So, 150 sa pag nagpapa-exam ka, siyempre, mga mathematical...
mathematical yung mga...
Oo, so you have to check all the papers.
Matagal. Yun ang pinakamatagal gawin, mag-check ng papel. Madaling gumawa ng exam. Matagal mag-check.
So, bro, how is this different from working in corporate world and teaching?
Ah, compared to working in corporate world, I have much engagement with the students, which is I enjoy more rather than just doing paperwork or office works. And being engaged with students, I'm able to connect with them, you give them advice, guide them with their careers, with their even personal problems, with their everything that they want to uh, uh, get an advice from me. So through that, I'm able to help them, not only in the course, in the engineering course, but as well in their personal life. And that's what I enjoy more in teaching, in education. That's why I prefer to teach, to be in education field rather than in corporate world.
We have to go up to another building to have lunch because he had a lunch appointment with one of the students. After lunch, he starts his class.
Enlarge mo yung figure. Rotate mo. Yan, yan. Ba't naging flat yan? Okay. Ground floor uli. Pero buti naman pababa. Kaya medyo relax lang.
Students come and give their presentations, and he provides his inputs and corrections. His afternoon schedule is a laboratory or mentoring and coaching. Students present their work. Let us watch him guide his students. Their project is called Packet Rehab. It's a gamified Android-based physical rehabilitation monitoring system with Bluetooth wearable sensors. It's for rehab patient undergoing physical therapy. It helps the patient to be motivated to do the routine exercises. The game helps the patient have fun while doing the therapy. This project won first runner-up. This is Alexis and his team. Their project is called Cocostic 2.0. It's based sound acquisition system for coconut maturity classification and prediction using Fourier transformed and C5.0 algorithm. What it does is detect the thickness of coconut white flesh lining and its water pH. Nice. This is amazing. This project won first place against 15 schools nationwide and also won President's Choice Award. Time for his next class.
piecewise linear signals. So the Greek is delta. Pero in our case, signal processing, Dirac of T. Okay? Function of T, Dirac of T. Bababa siya pag ganun. So pag minus 1, so ganyan. Dito na negative 1. Ganyan. Ito naman, 2. Yan.
So, when you were a student, I heard na something happened to you.
Yeah. When I became a disciple, 9 months, on my 9th month as a disciple, we and some of my brothers, we plan to visit a house of a brother in Cavite. But along the way, we met an accident. And that accident crippled me. I had an incomplete spinal cord injury. So I was bedridden for 3 months. 3 months in the hospital. So I stopped my schooling. So after 3 months of being in the hospital, when I was discharged, I started having physical therapy until I recover. Almost about a year. Again, before I able to walk. And then went back to university to continue my study.
That's the reason why probably you're walking, you're limping because
Yeah, that's why I'm limping because of the accident. So I have a titanium metal brace here on my cervical spine. And the result is some of my extremities, my right arm, my right leg, the muscles contracted. That's why I'm limping when I walk. And my body didn't recover to fully normal. My surgeon said my recovery is only up to 70 to 80% recovery. So my body didn't return to normal again. However, I'm glad that I'm still able to walk. So some of the doctors, especially the physical rehabilitation doctors, they said when you have spinal cord injury, you won't be able to walk again. But whenever I talk with them, I had checkup with them in the hospital, they are surprised because they are surprised to know that I have an incomplete spinal cord injury, yet I'm walking.
so you stopped for how many years from school?
About 1 year. I stopped for about 1 year. Then I returned. And when I returned, my curriculum was changed, so I extend all the more. So I stopped, then I extended my schooling. That's why I graduated as an irregular student.
And then you took the board exam.
Yeah, I took the board exam. And unfortunately, I passed. And I also become one of the top notchers in the board exam.
So this is a day in the life of a university professor. Tiring, yet fulfilling as he shares. And what a joy to see his students graduate and have wonderful careers. See you in our next video as we feature a day in the life of a laundry woman. If you want to know what her day looks like, click on our next video.